My name is Chris Kanipe. I work for Columbia Forest Products, and my current position at Columbia Forest Products is CIM Continuous Improvement Manager in Old Fort. I have a high school education. I have a high school degree. I did do some intermediate college courses, but didn't finish at the community college. But it did start me on a good path towards the lean journey. Work-based learning experiences is basically what I had. It was learn as you go, and Columbia Forest Products does provide a lot of opportunities for you to study. If you find something that you want to learn about, if it pertains to your job, they offer tuition reimbursement for that, and I've used that a time or two for some classes that I've wanted to seek knowledge in, uh, and then just like I said, learn as you go. I've had some very good mentors that have taught us. We've learned along the way uh, together on some of the stuff that was new to the industry, new to our mill in particular, and they took the time and put forth the effort and taught us as we went. It For me, hands-on was very important. I am a tactile learner, and I am a uh, practicing learner. I can't just read and get it there. I like to read it multiple times and try to absorb it, but then to put it into practical use and to have the opportunity to do that on a daily basis and see the results of it is what gets it through to me. My company, Columbia Forest Products, produces decorative hardwood plywood. We start at our mill in Old Fort. We start from the log itself, and we bring about 40 trucks of logs a day in, and we put out about 17 finished trucks of finished plywood every day. In my position as continuous improvement manager, we look for opportunities to serve our employees to find not just most cost-effective ways of doing things, but also sometimes easier ways to do things, ways that take some of the burden off of us, whether that burden be mental or physical or just environmental. We look for ways to make the day better, and we look for ways to make tomorrow better. So I got to my current position as a challenge, basically, from my manager. He saw that I needed to round myself out, gain new experiences, and so the lean journey is what we're on right now, and continuous improvement is a huge part of that. So to give me the chance to develop my skills, he put me in that position to challenge me, I believe. And the previous titles that I've held within this company have prepared me for that. But a lot of what prepares you for any of your journey is just yourself, the standards you hold for yourself, and what you want out of yourself. Whenever I was young, I went to work because I needed the money. And then after that point, I stayed working where I was working, particularly at Columbia Forest Products, for 23 years because I am enjoying it. And I have the opportunity to go as high as I want within the organization or stay where I am within the organization. I don't know that I ever set out to be a continuous improvement manager, but I did set out to work every day that I could work and be happy when I went home at the end of the day. And that's what this job is currently giving me. I think my goals is, at this point in life, I'm looking at the backside of my career, but my goals are to have the folks that I'm meeting today still be here supporting me whenever I leave in 10, 15 years, whatever that may be, and helping them on their journey. I think one of those folks that I meet today or tomorrow is going to be my replacement. And I think my goal right now is to help them be ready for that whenever their time comes. I would advise young students who are trying to figure out what they want to do to try everything that they can. I really don't mean to jump around from job to job, but get out, see what's really happening. Videos are a great way to start that. You can see how our process should be running, but until you go take tours of your local factories that'll let you take tours. Go take tours of schools and colleges. Go take tours of anything that interests you that you can go and see yourself. Base anything that you're you're considering on your own knowledge. You know, don't just take what somebody says. Go see for yourself. Talk to somebody that's retired from a industry that you might want to do. Talk to somebody that in your family that worked a whole entire career and were very happy with it. Ask them what made it that way for them. Talk to folks that worked a whole entire career and just weren't happy with it and were happy to retire. See what the difference was for those folks and see what you can put into your life to help you have a good career. So part of continuous improvement manager's role here at Old Fort is to administer the leadership qualification program, and in that I get to have the first interaction with our team lead trainees. As a person decides on their journey, or an outside person coming in for a position as our team lead trainee, they go through a first phase one of that with me, and it kind of sets them up as this is what corporate expects. This is the big broad picture. This is what we do from a 5,000-foot view. After I get done giving them the broad picture, we pass them off into department-specific learning and training into a phase two of that. But having that first initial contact with them and sharing some experiences of mine with them, and then also learning from them of where they're at and what they've learned through their careers, because these are not always fresh out of college folks that are coming. Sometimes they're seasoned employees that have just finally decided to make a leap into management, and sometimes it is someone off the street that's never worked in our industry but has worked in another industry, and they did things a little differently, or they had a different experience or a different approach. And to learn from them, and then to get to give them that first day the good opportunity to see. I think my story, to see my story, that even though I didn't have the education of a college, that the education that Columbia gave me and the opportunities that Columbia gave me provided me the opportunity to do anything that I wanted, and it can for them as well. Advice for students that I have is just, stay true to yourself. If you like to do something, try to find something like that you can do and make a living at. But if you make one choice, that's not the end all be all. There are other options for folks that come to work for us on the hourly basis out there. I tell them, I say, we have multiple jobs, we have multiple departments, we have multiple shifts. Try something out and see if it works for you. Sometimes it's just a matter of changing the time of day that you're working, or the department that you're working, the dynamic. So don't give up on yourself, and Columbia won't give up on you.